I go to church, you go to church, 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 church.
Welcome back to another episode of BlaspheMass Debate. I'm your host, Father Frank. Today we're going to be objectively resolving Leap Year, Wild Hogs, and World Wonders. Let's go meet our panelists. John, how you doing, man?
What's up, Frank?
Travis, how you doing, brother?
Oh, what up, though?
And today our special guest is Detroit native and Los Angeles comedian Jeff Horste. How you doing, man?
Doing fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, brother. All right, let's get it going, boys. So everyone knows what the hell's going on. Actually, no one knows what the hell's going on. But the school year is fucking upon us. It's a mess. Everyone knows that. But these students, they have like the hardest time, and I could even imagine what they're doing through with these online classes. So should K through 12 students have the option to academically redshirt themselves for the school year? And Travis, start us off.
No, they definitely should not have the option to academically redshirt themselves. First of all, they start off at like what kindergarten. Like, why would you give a kindergartner the power to to decide that he's gonna sit out a year? Like, they're how old is kindergarten? Is like 5 years old. Like that's no bueno. And anyways, like these kids are getting dumber and dumber as they go, as we progress. Anyways, with online and all that. So just if they sit out a year, they're just all gonna be homeless. So. No,
bro, but I'd rather be homeless than homeschooled. Like, a lot of these parents don't give a fuck. Like, a lot of these parents want to come home and drink and go the fuck to sleep. Like, they don't have to like deal with teaching their kids. So I don't want to get taught by my parents. I want to go hang out with my friends. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm sitting at home all day. I'm basically not even really learning, because everybody who's just gonna sit and just have the computer on and act like they're fucking learning, nobody cares for real. Like, you're not getting the real education anyway, so why does it matter? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think a lot of the kids that have learning disabilities are making a lot more of the online learning experience because of not having the distractions from all of the other kids in class and all the people picking on them and just everything like that. So I think that the online school experience is great for everybody,
Exactly.
for the kids that need it, and for and for the parents. I think there needs to be an interaction with parents and kids more often. So
Exactly. Cyberbullying got jack shit on bullying.
Cyberbullying's are, but you got moms out there that are like waitresses at Fridays, and now all of a sudden they got to teach their kid algebra 2. Like, what the fuck? That's not the job description. I don't want my mom to sit here and fucking teach me about sex education. I don't want to. I don't want that.
You're trying to blur the lines. There's still online class. There's still online.
She already taught me
classes.
that.
I mean, I mean, there's online. There's John's mom. There's still like online classes and what have you. But I just think putting the ball in a 5-year-old's hands is not good. Like, it's no bueno. Like, why would you do that? Like, there's online classes. The mom could go waitress and then leave him at home. Leave the 5-year-old at home. But
no,
like, don't give them the option to sit out a year.
That's not what they pay taxes for, bro. You pay taxes for the choice. And I think that the state definitely should have the
kids
choice.
don't pay no taxes. What?
So John, I got a question for you.
Freeloading.
So when, sports related, when you get redshirted, you're still practicing with the team, but you're not eligible to play in the games. So, like, how can that translate to the academics?
That's a great point.
You could give them a couple books and be like, hey, you can maybe read these, maybe not, but you're going to repeat the year. I'm not saying that the kids are going to skip the year. Like, if you redshirt 4th grade, bro, you just going to be in 4th grade with some new-ass kids now, like with the old 3rd graders now. You're not going to move on with your class. You're going to graduate a year later. So there's consequences to this, I think. However, if somebody wants to take the shot, bro, and just chill, maybe get a job, get some bread, hey, do it. Because you're not going to get the real education anyway.
Get some bread. They should get a job. Yeah.
If you redshirt, you still go ahead.
If you're not gonna get a real education anyways, then I think then you're to redshirt means that you're just pushing the real world a year further away from you, because you're gonna have to go all the way through 12. So if your goal is to get into the real world and make money as quick as possible, you have a better shot at doing that by just sucking up and going through this school year.
No one's goal, bro. Nobody wants to get to bills.
I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, you want to stay in college extra year. You want to stay there for like a victory lap. You don't want to get to the bills, bro. Nobody wants to get to the real world. That's just not fun, kids. Stay in school. don't do drugs.
Yeah, but still, we
kids.
talking K through 12. So you talking elementary school? Everybody needs that knowledge. You need to know how to grammar. And
Debatable.
Shit. So
Debatable. You don't
you're
need
not
to learn
about
the
to-
Constitution 7 times and do the DARE program.
You're not learning the
If you
Constitution
don't
in
need it, then
kindergarten.
why?
They
If
teach
you
the
don't need it,
Constitution
then
in
who
kindergarten.
cares? If you don't need this education, then that's even more of a reason to not let them redshirt. Because then if they don't learn anything while they're on the computer all day at school, who cares? They just gotta pass an online class. They don't even have to learn it. Like if the goal is, if this year doesn't matter, then it would be easier, in my opinion, for the kids to just go through this year, suck it up.
Redshirting's not saying you're done with school. It's saying you're 1 year back. So if you're saying school doesn't matter, then this doesn't make any sense because you're still doing school. You're just 1 year back. So you're fucking up the kids worse than we are in this scenario.
Yeah, but at least you get to go. You get to have recess. You don't stress your fucking parents out.
Now you're switching. Now you're completely switching what you were talking about.
You get an extended summer break. Like it's easy. Like I might as well just take the chance. And
so you're done with the whole you're fucking up their lives. You're done with that part. You're done with that.
How does this screw up their lives? Whose lives?
Because you back them up a year. You back them up a year if you redshirt them.
How does it screw up anybody's lives? How did my cousin Raekwon took 7 years to graduate from third grade?
Nobody's gonna fail. Nobody's gonna fail if they're taking online classes. It's so easy to cheat. Like you could definitely cheat if you're in kindergarten and you're like you're just taking online classes. Like that's.
If
so
you can
easy.
Google your answers and you didn't get them, you were supposed to be held back. This wasn't for you this year.
Exactly.
You need 2 shots.
John was definitely held back.
Maybe
John was
Lois
definitely
can
held
cheat
back
on
in
the
kindergarten.
test, but the wife can't cheat no
4
more because
times.
the kid's home. But,
Sure she can.
so
That's Uncle Bob.
we gotta wrap this one up here, boys. But I want to go around the table for a final word, and I want to have Travis go first. Final word.
Yeah, I just think it's like it's an easy pass for them. It's like online classes is gonna be simple. You're not about to hold these kindergartners back 1 year and then now everybody else is 18. I mean 19 and you're 18 and you're still whatever in the before class and you got these dumbass kindergartners that just went a year without learning anything and their mom's just a prostitute or whatever she is. But I just think learn, pass, get a free ride, and then just like cheat. Google all the answers. Like it's easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Wow.
Lemon
All right.
squeezy.
All kids' moms are apparently prostitutes in the world traffic. But Jeff, go to you. Final word.
Just Johns.
I think that in considering what is best for the parents, the children, and the teachers who still need work as well, in order for them to continue to make money, I think it's best for the school year to continue through online classes instead of keeping the kids away for a year.
Wow, I like that. Very poetic. And John, final word.
Contrary to what Jeff believes, it's definitely not better for the parents. These parents don't want to sit around homeschooling these fucking kids, let me tell you. So, kids, take that extra long vacation. Go hang out with your cousin that lives in Idaho. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be anywhere specific for school. You can hang out with family you never seen. You got an elongated summer break that you will never get again, bro. Live it up. Take that year off. Rest your ankles, rest your knees, so you come back, you know what I'm saying, ready and stronger next year to read them books and get them A's next year. And fuck Travis.
Kindergartners.
I don't know how resting your legs and your knees equals to better knowledge for reading books, but anyways.
It's simple geometry.
Looks like I gotta give it to
Travis.
K through 12 students. Should have the option to academically redshirt. Gotta give it to John on that one.
Wow.
Racist
Your boy.
as fuck. That's racist.
Wow, yeah, that was pretty racist.
That's racist.
All right, boys. Let's keep it moving. So, I mean, everyone's been driving down the highway, driving down the street, and all of a sudden, you know who pulls up to you? You see who pulls up to you? Those gang of motorcycle guys. Revving their engines, looking at you, bandana, everything, man. So, are motorcycle people not as cool as they think they are? And, Jeff, start us off.
Motorcycle people are delusional because the younger motorcycle drivers don't even have the driving experience necessary to safely ride. And the older ones are the people that we all see stereotypically that are in gangs, that are in the racist Hell's Angels, white supremacist related gangs. And their perception is not the perception that everybody else has. They're revving their engines really nice and loud, going by a red light, thinking that everybody is going to think they're cool. And as soon as they leave, everybody collectively says, "Fuck that guy." That's what everybody says.
Exactly. Nobody likes those rum 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 mugs like in fucking South Park. Like no one gives a fuck about them. Like let's see how cool you are when it gets a little icy or a little rainy on the road. Let's see how cool you are when you're flipping over a viaduct because a station wagon made a fucking lane switch and didn't see your ass. Let's see how cool you are when I open my door after I parallel park. Like all these things, you have nothing coming, dude. You're a fucking loser. You're not
you're gonna
cool.
kill them? You're gonna kill them?
Yeah. They're killing themselves. Like who? You didn't see that pothole? Oh, sorry, you didn't see that railroad check. You didn't see that rock in the middle of the fucking whatever. You didn't see that rock fly off of that truckload. You're getting hit in the head. You're not taking it to the windshield. You're taking it to the face. You're not cool, bro. You're just fucking stupid.
I mean, cool is subjective. Like what's cool? Nothing's objectively cool.
Not you. Not that shirt. And not that chair.
Not that fucking this nigga wore his best outfit that he has. This nigga laid that shit out last night. No, but I just think
I ironed it too.
I mean, if you think you cool, then that's all that matters. Like motorcycle people think they're cool, even if I think they're annoying as fuck. It shouldn't matter. I think they're as cool as they think they are because, I mean, fuck them. Like like if I think I'm doing good, then that's all. If you can see it, then you can do it. If you believe it, then there's nothing to it.
Yeah, but the vast majority agrees that they're not that cool. The vast majority agrees that they're unnecessary. Like
vast majority, even the
vast
ones.
Majority.
No, there's hella motherfuckers in Hell's Angels and all them shit. They got hella gangs. They think they cool.
Oh, so now gangsters are cool, huh? Gang
they
members,
also,
you condoning gangs?
Most motorcycle gangs aren't motorcycle gangs. They're just motorcycle clubs. They're as cool as a book club
is. Fine line.
They're not performing. They're not performing in gang activity. They're getting together. They're playing darts at a bar. They're just a group of dudes that like a thing. That doesn't make it a gang. They're inflating how cool they are by pretending they're in a gang when they're not even in a gang to begin with.
It's sort of social.
You walk like a gang. You quack like a gang. John got the.
All you do is ride right next to your boy. You're just like, yeah, bro. Like, there's no interaction. All you do is we're gonna go off this highway. We're all gonna go to the same gas station. Yeah. Like,
have you ever been on?
Are you sure you don't have a motorcycle, John? You do that really well.
Have you ever been on the open road with not a care in the world and just the breeze and
hair blowing in the breeze? Get the fuck out of here.
I think you should care. I think you could die. So I think you should have at least one care when you're driving. I don't think you should drive without any cares. I think that you're safer. If you fall off a motorcycle, you die. If you're in a car, even if you crash into something, you have all of this material around you that can save your life. If you're in a motorcycle, you are gone.
If you ninja roll, all you gotta do is collapse and ninja roll perfectly. Like you bend your knees and then ninja roll.
That's not practical.
If you have any free running or parkour experience, you're not gonna die in a motorcycle accident. Like, you just collapse.
I don't think that's a requirement to get a motorcycle. Is to be a ninja.
If I had a motorcycle, I would have an ejecto button along with a parachute, a gyroscope, and then an ejecto button and a parachute. Yeah, exactly. You gotta have a gyroscope so you know which way's up, and then a parachute, and then an ejecto button so that you have enough up time, and then you're safe. I take a parachute with me every time I go on a plane.
I got a question for Jeff here. So you're saying they're not as cool as they think they are. So what would they need to do to get to that level of coolness? What would they need to do?
I don't think that the invention has any potential for any rider to be cool. I think that the motorcycle by its design is more unsafe, which is why the majority of people that have transportation they decided to have a car instead of a motorcycle. If it was cooler, if most people thought that it was cool, then most people would just choose to have one. I don't think that there's an option for them to even unless they redesign, unless there was I guess the only way they can make it cooler would be if people that there was stricter requirements in order to drive a motorcycle. Because when you see people that are getting, anytime there's a car and motorcycle accident, it's usually because the motorcycle person thought that they could just swerve between everybody and find some shortcuts.
I feel like the whole time we frame this in terms of Harleys, but we're forgetting the whole lane of crotch rockets. What are you guys' thoughts on DMX? Is he uncool? The whole Rough Riders,
Obviously.
even them.
He did crack. He did crack. He did a lot of crack.
Are they not cool? Because that's racist to say DMX is not cool. So
DMX
I mean, DMX was
cool.
all the Rough Rider. Wait, no, Frank, you're not familiar with the Rough Riders? They were almost
Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop.
If you were familiar with the Rough Riders, then this point would have counted. But this is gonna be one where the crowd's like, "Oh, Frank's white." But yeah, they're a motorcycle gang.
DMX can be
is in a
cool.
motorcycle gang, and he's black.
But DMX can be cool, and not everything that DMX. That's not how it works. Just everything
our
he
motorcycle-
touches is
we said
cool.
our motorcycle
I saw
people.
DMX on a roller coaster. That doesn't make all roller coasters cool. You know what I mean? Like he sang Red Nosed Reindeer. That doesn't make Red Nosed Reindeer cool.
DMX
Like
on a roller coaster.
that was so funny.
All right, boys. We need to hit the pause button on this one. We need to go for a closing statement. And I'm going to go ahead and give it to John. Closing statement. What do you think?
All right, so I'm pretty sure it was like a Facebook meetup campaign designated specifically for motorcyclists. And once you're on like a Facebook commercial talking about hey everybody, let's meet up and join my motorcycle club, you lose a lot of points with me. And so yeah, they can just never be as cool as they once were or ever. I don't know if they were ever really fucking cool, but yeah, get yourself a car, young man. Get yourself a car.
Wow, wisely said. And Travis, final word.
Yeah, I would 100% say that Harley people are uncool. Their shit's way loud and it's annoying. It just idle is loud. But the crouch rocket fast, like that's definitely cool. Like it's dangerous, but danger is cool. Evil Knievel was cool. He used to risk his life all the time. It's cool. DMX, black, in a motorcycle gang. Black people are cool. Like you're not about to tell DMX to his face he's not cool, and he's as cool as he wants to be. So ipso facto, motorcycle people are cool.
Wow, I couldn't have said it better myself. And John, final word.
It's motorcycle drivers in the far majority, with the exception of a few Rough Riders there, are overwhelmingly racist. And their vehicles are unsafe, and there's no added benefit towards the livelihood of anybody on the road to have a motorcycle on the road in any way. It doesn't add to the safety of those on the road. Cool. And there's never a more time where we should try to worry about safety than now.
Wow.
Safety's
we need
cool
people
now.
like you behind making these rules and policies, Jeff. I'm not going to lie. But it looks like I got to give it to motorcycle people are not as cool as I think they are, and Jeff wins this round.
Yeah.
When has safety ever been cool? He's arguing
pure
safety.
racism.
He's arguing safety. That's racist right there.
Hey, man. Hey, there's nothing cool about dying. I'll tell you that right now.
Nothing cool about dying.
I hate to say it. Let's keep it moving. So, I feel like there's been a little bit of a pause in innovation, with 2020, the new year. A lot of production has stopped. A lot of people are trapped in their houses. Now the creative juice is flowing. So we need to kind of, pick, what was the best invention? So what was the better invention for mankind? The wheel or OnlyFans? And John, start us off.
That's a tough one. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but it's obviously the wheel. Look, man, y'all got here somehow. I guarantee you it had something to do with some wheels. You know what I'm saying? Anything you ever moved, built, needed, your school bus, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all have done some crazy things in a car, which wouldn't be a car if it didn't have wheels. So obviously wheels are probably the most important thing to ever have been cool. I think the next coolest thing was like sliced bread, I believe, came right after, 2 days after the wheel, cool. I think. And but yeah, OnlyFans.
2 days after.
But I can't knock OnlyFans, but it's all about that spinner.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because, OnlyFans, you got so many other kind of pornographies than OnlyFans. OnlyFans is just, a very specific to a specific lady. And I heard, I didn't figure this out myself, but I heard that they don't even have a way to, search them or nothing like that. So you just got to know that somehow. So
Heard from a friend.
It's already, it's a heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend. It's kind of frustrating trying to find your favorite OnlyFans people, and you, there's no search database.
It's like a chain letter.
So
word of mouth, completely grassroots.
I think at a time like this, to just put safety in consideration of sex workers, I think that it's better for them to have a platform at their home to help people with the sexual frustration that they have in their quarantine, So it's helping a lot of people from both sides of the angles. Also, the wheel would have been invented no matter what. So I think the wheel is an overrated invention because I refuse to believe that at this year, if somebody didn't come up with round things roll, we wouldn't have thought of that one way or another. Like, we weren't going to have triangle wheels just because one caveman didn't invent the wheel. Like, the OnlyFans
OnlyFans would have been invented either way it goes. Either you had millions and millions of different websites, so why would there not be a personal social website for your own shit? OnlyFans would have been invented way easier than the wheel would have been invented. The wheel was a geometric, ingenious move by I think Barack Obama. I can't remember who invented it. It was somebody
anything invented before people could talk. The wheel was invented before language was invented. How smart could it be if people were just like ooga booga and they just invented
the English language before the English language was invented? They was communicating some kind of way, and animals
OnlyFans
figured out
isn't even
tools.
that. Exactly. Like, OnlyFans isn't even that impressive. Like, there's free porn out there, and why get one when you can have them all? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The connection. It's not, you see, we've advanced porn to the point where it's not just the plethora in the database. We've had all of the options to masturbate to for so long that now people want the one-on-one connection with a specific person on the internet. And that's who they want. It's the next step after FaceTime. It's the next step is people want the feeling of being appreciated by specific individuals instead of just it's an extra attention to detail.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have a car, bike, scooter, or a skateboard?
Do I have a car?
Do you have a car?
I own things with wheels.
Okay, but
that's because it's so simple.
Now, let me ask you another question. How many OnlyFans are you subscribed to?
You see, you're asking irrelevant questions here.
I
have a Patreon page of myself, which is kind of like an OnlyFans page, but for people that aren't perverts. And so I benefit from the technology of OnlyFans financially, even if it's not directly from that website.
Let me find out you don't only do comedy. I thought we had a comedian on here. It might seem like we have something else here, but that's
not native ad. OnlyFans. OnlyFans native.
Would your girl be mad
at... And OnlyFans sponsor, Jeff Horste.
Hey, if I got money from it, if they'll give me some money, use the coupon. I'll say it just in case. Use the coupon code Jeff10 for 10% off. Who knows? Hey, I'm gonna tag OnlyFans in this post when we post this, just in case. I need that money.
Jeff, he clearly has nothing. He clearly has nothing with this. Like, I feel like he would be like, hey, to his girl, I got a new car. He wouldn't be like, hey, I just subscribed to a new lady. She shows feet exclusively. He would never do that. I feel like
yeah, exactly. You would never tell your girl that because it's private, because it's supposed to be private. These are emotions you want to get out of your body, get out of your mind without the world knowing about it.
Porn is a human right, though. It's a human right. You shouldn't have to pay for it. So I don't care
it's a human right that you're trying to hold back by taking away its technology.
Porn is a civil right. Porn is definitely a civil right.
Exactly. There was the last clause in the Emancipation Proclamation from
Martin Luther King.
Porn and the slaves.
Martin Luther King definitely added that. He's like, white girls and black boys should hang out, and porn is a civil right. I'm pretty sure.
I remember when he said that, and I support him saying that, which is why it should be legal. Which is why there should be an OnlyFans website, because you're just trying to take away the options that people that are participating in porn have for them to make money. To discourage OnlyFans websites is to encourage the women that could be out prostituting and selling their body and potentially catching various diseases. Now they can make money from home in a safe way without spreading quarantine.
No, they can catch diseases on OnlyFans
without spreading COVID.
Girls
be fucking on. They be fucking on OnlyFans too. So girls, you can catch the same amount of diseases on OnlyFans.
You can, but you don't have to. You can do whatever you want. You can do a one-person show. The option is to you.
That's a good point.
But you can do that on the hub. You can do that on the hub. You can do that on the hub just as well. You can do that on any other sites just as well.
All right, boys. Well, yeah, keep it on. Like, your computer can get diseases too, guys. Come on, show some respect.
True.
But let's go around the table here for a final word. We got to wrap this one up. And John, final word.
Like I said, man, the wheel. You always. Everyone likes a new wheel, a shiny new wheel. Come on, Frank. You got a wheel. You got a wheel within arm's reach, don't you? Exactly. See, everybody knows about the wheel. And at the end of the day, you know, OnlyFans is, like I said, it's just work for home for prostitutes and yeah, fuck Travis.
Definitely a point for
Works every time.
And I'm gonna give it to Jeff. Final word.
I think that for the safety of the people that are participating in the sexual acts, and to improve the relationships that people have, to discourage looking to other places like other people to cheat on, to get that sexual energy out of yourself, you know, in a safe way that's best for your health and for your relationship, that OnlyFans is by far a better invention for society.
Okay, wisely said. And Travis, final word.
I don't think he even believes that. He has a car and a skateboard and other things that have wheels on them, and he doesn't have any subscriptions to OnlyFans. OnlyFans, it's a thing, but other sites have the same things you can do on those. It's just OnlyFans is another platform for them. But I just think like it's dumb. You can't search. There's no good search mechanism on there, and it's just a waste of time. It's the wheel. It gets you from A to B. OnlyFans doesn't really do that. You can go on the hub if you want to get to A to B that way.
It connects you from A to V though.
from D from that.
John, you missed that. You could have used that earlier. But,
we're not gonna get monetized off this one.
Looks like I gotta give it to
Travis.
The better invention for mankind was the wheel. Gotta give it to Travis on this one by a point. It was close. So looks like we had John in the first round, Jeff in the second round, Travis in the third round. We got ourselves an old-fashioned tiebreaker. So for our viewers who doesn't know, this is our wheel, unrelated to our just recent question about the wheel. So the question I'm going to be asking all of you guys here is, this is your special talent. How do you use this talent to pick up girls? I'm going to spin the wheel, and you're going to have to describe how you're going to use this talent to pick up girls. So John, you went first. That's going to go John, Jeff, and then Travis. So John, this is your special talent to pick up girls.
What we got here?
Cooking. Come on.
All right, so obviously you invite her over. You put a DiGiorno pizza into the oven, and you order in Grubhub McDonald's fries, and then you serve it to her on a silver platter and present it to her as a gourmet plate. You know, pizza and fries. You get in those thighs, and that's how you win. That's how you go.
I was
cooking.
totally expecting you to go in the route to
Deliver.
put it in the oven, and then you're going to put something else in her, but you missed an opportunity on that.
And then you deliver. And then you deliver.
yeah. Not bad. All right, so Jeff, this is your special talent to pick up girls.
It's my dick.
You got,
All right. What is it landing
knitting.
on? Knitting. Well, clearly the best way to pick up women is knitting. You know, people. It's a talent that is underappreciated. You know, everything people appreciate gifts that you make yourself. So while other people are buying somebody a shirt that you're buying a girl a shirt that you just found, if you came up to a girl and was like, "This is a shirt that I made for you," and it fit perfectly, she would be like, "You really know me and my body." That would be way more appreciated. The time and energy that it would take to put into that would be something that a woman would appreciate far more than just Grubhub or, you know, cooking. It's something that she would remember and would separate you from everybody else that she's ever met.
I would have just went
Sidebar.
for the grandma.
It's gonna be so many holes in the
went for
middle of
the
a
grandma.
knitted shirt. There's so many holes in knitted shirts. Like
Sidebar.
big ass spaces.
Not creepy at all that you know her exact size and you knit her the perfect sweater. Like, not creepy at all. All right, so
Hey,
Travis,
she'd appreciate it.
Travis, your special talent to pick up girls is
Boning.
parkour.
Oh, that's clear because
Parkour.
that one, like, you don't have to go to her. She comes to you because that one you just do in the wild, and then you're sweating, like you got your shirt off, and you're like, I kick off this tree, and then I jump off this bench, and I do a backflip, and then like I go for a water break, and the girl's right there, and I'm leaning over her. Then it's like, Like, oh yeah, so you want a bone right now. So it's like you already like she comes to you basically instead of having to already you had to arrange the date and then you tell her I know how to cook, I know how to knit. Like if you tell her you know how to knit, it's gonna be like, oh, are you a little bit on both sides of the fence? But if you parkour, that's one of the coolest things, activities no demand. So you kicking off the tree, doing a backflip, and then you go for a water break. The girl's gonna come to you, and you can get any girl you want. I think that's how Jay-Z got Beyonce.
Wow.
Parkour? Jay-Z don't look like he can do 20 push-ups.
All right, this is a tight one, but it looks like I would say knitting is the best special talent to pick up a girl.
Racing.
Jeff,
Yeah.
Jeff wins the episode. So Jeff, you're the big winner. You have 15 seconds of fame. Plug, shout out, do whatever you want. Floor is yours.
Hey, follow me, Jeff Horste, on social media. I do a thing called Roast This Post, where I mainly just insult racist white people in various forms of the news and things in social media. I like it, which is what I get the most from it. And so check out check me out on Facebook or Instagram and see what else I got coming up.
Hell yeah. Quick
fuck
recap
with it,
of
I
the
fuck with
episode tonight, guys. Looks like K through 12 students should indeed have the option to academically redshirt. Motorcycle people are not as cool as they think they are. The better invention for mankind, clearly the wheel. And the best special talent to pick up a girl, knitting. Who would have thought? All right, guys. Father Frank signing off. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to tip your server.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching Blasphemous Debate. We hope you enjoyed the content, but please, now it's time for you guys to get back to us. Please contribute anything you can by paying your tithes, people. Passing the plate around to everybody. Please contribute anything you can. You can tithe today by liking, following, and subscribing to all BMD content on Facebook, Instagram. You can watch us on YouTube. You can listen to us on Spotify and Apple Music today. And remember, folks, drop a comment below. If there's anything you can think of that you want us to debate, and we'll consider it for our next episode, all right? Drop a comment below, and we'll try to get into the next episode. You guys stay real out there. Peace.